Hello and welcome to another update video about Bitcoin. Bitcoin's price has not really moved much since yesterday. We want to start with a quick look at the daily time frame so that we don't forget basically where we're coming from and what the bigger picture actually is. So on the daily chart, we are still in this three-wave pullback, this WXY structure, which technically could be finished already. We would then not call it WXY, it would be an ABC structure. Bit unusual structure though, because if this is an A wave down, this is a high B wave, the C wave down, yeah, I mean I can get away with counting that as a C wave, and therefore I've got the wave 2 complete here with a question mark. However, a bit unusual because this swing low, which was made on the 12th of September, did not go below the one of the 15th of June. So therefore a bit unusual. Yes, I know there are some exchanges where it happened and that's what makes it so difficult, okay? So I'm still treating that with some skepticism. What I find more likely at the moment due to this mess that's occurring here is that we go a little lower in this extended WXY structure. That's basically consistent with the updates and the analysis I've given over the recent weeks. And months actually, because we've consistently been looking lower. Well, actually, we're watching for bottoming structures, but so far this wave 2 has never confirmed a low in place. So still watching for lower until we see that. And not calling a low in place too early has saved us quite a bit of trouble. So currently the assumption is that within this Y wave, obviously we completed the wave A, we completed wave B, and we're now coming down in wave C. There would be a 5-wave move, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's the preferred scenario, which you will see as yellow wave count on the shorter time frames. It is also possible that this B wave unfolds as a triangle. It would then simply stretch out a little bit. Nothing I primarily look for, but something worth knowing about. I am not going to talk about a more direct breakout to the upside until we see a break above 27,480. You know, that resistance level. We've been talking about that for many weeks now, and for a couple of weeks actually, and the price respected it, and it's actually this high here, the September high, and the price has been respecting it, didn't break above it, and therefore we're looking lower. It's very clear pivot point where below that level we're looking for lower, and above that level we can look for higher, and then it's basically then potentially the beginning of a larger uptrend, can take us into the 40k region. But bear in mind, 5 waves up will not be enough, because it could just be a reset of the B wave higher. It has still a lot of space, that B wave, so we might just be dealing with a flat structure here in the B wave, A wave, B wave, and C wave, or WXY it would rather be. And therefore it's not really enough to see 5 waves, okay? So, or it would be ABC potentially, but the C wave, yeah, would produce 5 waves. But I also need to see, because of that, because it could just be a larger 3-wave move, I need to see the 3-wave pullback afterwards, okay? So from that point of view, that should all be clear. But until I see any of that, I just go with my primary wave count, which has served as well. And if a wave count works, you know, there's no reason to look for anything different. Okay, and if we have to, we adjust. So this is now the shorter time frame. Don't really want to go to the 15-minute chart, but on the 30-minute chart, you will see actually this resistance area, 27,480. This is the September high. Since then, we've made 5 waves down, which is what we wanted to see. I'm now watching for a, let's say, pullback, a recovery to the upside. Okay, so a small recovery rally in a wave 2. It would be a correction. I would not be surprised if we only reach the 50% retracement level at 26,755, because that's the previous wave 4 low. We know that sometimes a wave 2 of a larger degree like this one only reaches the end. So basically where a previous wave 4 of a lower degree ended. So that's basically around the 50% retracement level, something worth observing. So I would be looking for higher in the coming sessions at the moment, but only within a correction. So it shouldn't be too aggressive, okay? But if we break above resistance here at 27,183, that would be a first signal that things might be changing, okay? But at the moment, as you can see here, I'm watching for higher. I'm treating this as a potential ABC structure. The B wave could get into this orange support area. Again, B waves are difficult to forecast, so please treat it with a little bit of flexibility. Ideally, the B wave does not break below 26,080, at least not a sustained break, and then we could look at higher in a C wave. So very, very short term, I'm looking at a little bit lower to complete this ABC correction in the B wave. If you're wondering why do we have ABC here, well, wave 2 unfolds as an ABC structure in most cases. And this is subject to change. I mean, this is a corrective move. Corrections do change from time to time. That's just what they do, okay? They do change from time to time. And actually, they change quite often. That's just the nature of corrections. What is more important is to understand the relevant pivot points. And I can tell you that if we break above the B wave high, what I have labeled here as circle wave B at 26,397, it will confirm to a degree that the C wave to the upside is unfolding. If, on the other hand, and that would be the alternative wave count, we break more directly below yesterday's low of 25,980, well, I would assume that actually circle wave 1 down here, that 5-wave move that started around the 19th of September, yeah, that this never finished. So we would probably get an extension then, one more low to around about 25,773. But that would all still be in line with our base case, which would suggest generally lower prices in the yellow wave count. It's simply that we give the chart now room, if it needs to rally higher in this wave too. It could go down more directly, absolutely. And then it would simply be an extension of the wave 1, okay? But then we would expect the wave 2 to happen afterwards. There should be at some point a decent wave 2 correction that is a bit more pronounced and a bit more stretched out. So yeah, I think that should all be clear. Support levels are clear, breakout points to the upside are clear, resistance levels, Fibonacci resistances are clear. So yeah, hopefully you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also make sure you follow us on Instagram and Twitter. There's additional content there every single day that you don't find here on the YouTube channel. Plus, if you're interested in the channel membership, every Sunday we do a weekly live stream. We cover some requests. We talk about an educational topic. You get access to, so that's on Sunday again, you get access to Discord and Telegram, our chat rooms. Plus, there's additional educational content. And as a gold member, you get access to additional short-term market updates. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.